Everyone, it's Jen. Thanks so much for joining me today. And here's Millie, of course. Today we are coming on with some projects for KSCraft, and these are projects I made with some of the dies from the January release. And this release is mostly about Easter, so I did make some Easter projects, and you can see Millie's beautiful tail. So I'm going to show you the dies, take some measurements, and show you my projects. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. I will link all of the products down below in the AliExpress store. Of course, you can check Amazon to see if they're there as well. So the first project I made is an Easter card, and I focused it around this die set. This is called the Nesting Swirly Frames. So it comes with 4 different frames, and as you can see on them, they have stitching detail. And then you can vary, well, it cuts out a frame, but then you could also cut it out of other paper to have them nest together. So you have like the inside of the frame, you know, it could be whatever pattern you want, make the frame a different color. So I'll show you how that looks. I don't know if I explained that right. But anyway, there are those. And then I also used a word from this set, and this is the bold Easter words. And this comes with Hoppy, Easter, eggs, peeps, bunny, and candy. And I use the word peeps. So let me show you the first card that I made. And this is using the new paper collection I hauled, which is called My Dear Friend 2 by Memory Place. So I thought that would be perfect for an Easter card because look at this little guy. Isn't that so cute, this little bunny? And this was a paper that I just kind of fussy cut with the frame die, and I used the second biggest frame here. And this card, let me see, is it an A2? No, it's smaller than an A2. It's, let's see, well, let me measure the frame since that's what we're talking about. This frame is about 4 inches by, not 3 inches, 2 3/4 inches. So I cut the frame out of this blue paper, blue floral paper from that collection. And I also cut it out of this one that I was just talking about with the bunny on it. And then you could just stack them together. So, you know, that's one way to do it. And then I used the word peeps from that bold Easter words set. And then I cut it out twice out of this peach pattern paper that I use for the background of the card too, and also out of that blue floral paper, and just offset them a little. And I added diamond stickles just to kind of jazz it up a little bit as well. And I think it kind of looks like the bunny is painting the word peep, sort of. And then this was a piece of ephemera from that collection, which I did some distressing on the outside of it. I added some stickles here as well, and then I popped that up on some thin foam tape. And yeah, so I have a couple different layers here, and I made the card base out of this like denim blue color basil paper, not basil, AC cardstock paper that I had. So let me measure the word peeps for you too. That is about 2.5 inches by about 1 1/4 inches. So they're really nice size, and they come together, or they cut out so easily. It's all one piece. So, you know, of course I did it in 2, but you don't have to paper piece the letters, which I really like. And then this is what the inside looks like. I just used one of the journaling cards from that new collection, and I cut out a piece of paper from that collection as well for the background of that. So I think this is a super cute Easter card, a little bit different. You know, I love the retro vibe, and the blue and the peach is a little bit of a different color combination for me anyway. So that's my first project. And the next one is using this die set, and this is called the Egg Treat Box. So it comes with these 3 different dies, and you cut this one out twice for the front and the back of your egg treat box. And then you cut each of these out once, and these make up the sides and the bottom of your box. So I'll show you the first one I made, which I had some trouble with, but that was my own fault. This is the one that I made, and the paper collection I used was this one from Park Lane, and it just said Easter paper crafting. I think it was from last year, from 2025, from Joanne. So I used some really pretty, also vintagey kind of looking papers here. But when I put the sides and the bottom together, I was thinking that you had to curve the glue tabs to match the front of the egg, like the oval shape, and it was kind of hard for me to do. And then I looked at Hannah's example on AliExpress, and she does not have them curved, so I think I made it more difficult than it needed to be. I'll show you my other example of the way that Hannah has it. It's just not supposed to match the curve of the box. It just kind of like goes in at an angle. So anyway, if you want to kind of match the curve, it's hard to do. I did it for the most part, except for these parts sticking up, but it still looks cute, so that's why I am keeping it. So yeah, it's so easy to put together, so you can make multiples of these. I used a different paper for the sides and the bottom than I used for the front and the back. I used a cut apart for the front of it, and then I tied some ribbon through the holes that punch out. So let me measure this for you, and then I'll open it up. So this measures, let's see, it's about 4 3/8 top to bottom. And then side to side at the widest part, it is about 3 1/2, and then it is about 1 3/8, yeah, inches deep. And then if you open it up, it's so easy to just tie with any ribbon that coordinates with your project. And then that's what it looks like inside. So it'll hold a good amount of goodies in here, a whole bunch of stuff. So I really like this egg box. It has stitching detail all around. There are no layering pieces, so it just comes together super quick. So that's the first one I made. The second one, I did the sides differently, so you could see what I mean about how you're not necessarily supposed to make them curve. They do have a score line here, so you just glue it into place, glue the glue tabs into place on this side, then angle it a little bit and glue them onto the front and the back that way. So it makes it so much easier to do than what I was trying to do. And yeah, so I figured I would let you guys know in case you thought that they conformed, in case you thought that the sides conformed to the front and the back like I did. But anyway, it also looks very cute, I think. And yeah, I'll be making more of these definitely. So that's my second project. And then I have one more to share with you, and that is another Easter card. And the focus of this project is using this die set, which is called the Nesting Fringed Egg. And it comes with all of these dies. So there is the stitch layer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, ranging from smaller to bigger. And then there are coordinating fringed layers. And if you could see the detail that cuts out. So this one is a little bit bigger than the biggest one of the stitch dies, and it keeps going down like that. So it makes a really nice layering piece for these. So I also used this die set with this project. This is called the Swirly Tail Bows, and it comes with 3 different sizes, the large, medium, 2 for each, and the small. And they layer together like this. And I'll show you an example, but I think I used the medium size die. Really nice accent for especially this project, I think. So here's the card that I made, and I made mine into a shaker. I used 2 of the different nesting dies, the stitched ones, and just taped them together onto my cutting plates on my die cutting machine. And then first I put the yellow paper over it, ran that through, took that off. Then I put my foam board from Walmart over it and ran that through my die cutting machine without moving the dies. And that way I'd have the perfect matching set of the yellow paper and the foam board. And then once I was done with that, I took those off. I used the largest die to cut out the acetate and the background piece, which is that pretty tulip paper. And that is Simple Stories Bunnies and Blooms, that paper. And I used the fringed layer of the biggest die to create the background there. And I used that same like periwinkle blue shimmer paper from Tonic Studios that I showed in a recent video. So I think that came out super cute, filled it with some shaker bits. And then this is the Swirly Tail Bows, and I used pink paper for the background, that same shimmer paper for the top layer. And so you could see the pink peeking through on a few areas, and also of course on the loop part of the bow. And then it does come with the layering piece for the center of the bow, which you could pop up, which I did a little bit. I keep saying which, sorry about that, that's kind of annoying. Just realized that. Anyway, and then I used a cut apart from, I think that was actually from this paper pad for the sentiment, and then this is a puffy sticker from Bunnies and Blooms. And I just think it's really pretty. This is a die cut. I have this die in my stash for a long time from Allie, and this is a printout paper from Etsy. And I think this is an A2 size card, 5.5 by 4.25. Yes, so I think this will be really nice to mail. My family, I've told you this before, they love to get Shaker cards, so I think this will be a nice Easter card for one of them. And then the inside, I added this is a little piece of ephemera from Bunnies and Blooms and another printout from Etsy. So let me measure this egg. This egg here, let me see. I just want to show you which one I used. I think this was the outer layer. Yeah, so this is the second biggest layer of the nested eggs, so, or the stitched eggs. So this one is, it's about 3 7/8 top to bottom, and then it's not quite 3 inches side to side. So that is my third project, and I hope you enjoyed my Eastery kind of projects this time. I will link all the products down below. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe. Please leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you again for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.